put a team of just 20 agents, right? Now 20 is not a lot. It's like you refer a few, you don't have to know all 20 personally, right? And imagine everyone gets 10 preferred customers each. 10 customers on auto reorder. We'll show you how to do it. And if you're thinking, I don't know how to get 10, I don't know if I can get 10 customers, you understand. Like everyone, hold out your hands real quick. Real quick. It's really quick. Even the cool people, just hold it down. It's a quick exercise. Now hold up a finger for everyone you know who has skin. Start using each toes if you need to. You understand? 10 customers isn't hard. Here's how it works. Let's say average customers spend about $50 a month. An average American, so you know, spends about $80 to $100 a month on skincare beauty products, right? That's 200 times 50 is 10,000. 15% of this example is about $1,500 a month. Now here's the thing. When I saw this, I was like, oh, hold on a second. I already know people who make that much already. It's not that impressive. Well, there's even people out there who make more than that, right? Now here's the thing. Whenever I told him I mentioned that, he was like, Andy, here's the thing. Like, how much do they make if they quit? And I was like, I guess nothing. Because here's a good thing. This is something called residual income. It's a form of leverage. Meaning this. Once you get this example done, let's say you did this in 3 months part-time over the summer. When school came around, you're like, the 4th month you're like, I gotta focus on school. My education is very important. Like, 4th month you don't do anything, guess what happens? Customers reorder, $1,500 comes in. 5th month you don't do anything, $1,500 comes in. 6th month, $1,500. 7th month, $1,500. How many people's lives would improve a little bit if you're making $1,500 a month whether you work or not?
Whoa!
You know what I mean? So it's like, think about it. Imagine $1,500 coming in every single month. You know, residual, I didn't know what it was. How many people, this is the first time knowing what residual is? It's okay, question, okay? Well, really smart. Okay, 2 people. You know, like, when I first found out what residual was, I fell in love with it. Like, my girlfriend at the time, she got jealous I talked about it so much. I ordered residual on accident, you know? How it works though, it's like, it's very simple. Now, now let me show you another example. Imagine, let's say it grew to 200 in the next 1 year part-time. So add a 0 to everything. How would your life look like if you're making $15,000 a month in residual?
Wow.
Hey. Pretty fired up, right?
Yes.
Like, would your cars look a little different, guys?
Yes.
You know, ladies, what kind of purses would you have?
Wow.
You know, would your closets look different? Would your zip codes look different? You know what I mean? Would your boyfriend's girlfriend? I'm just kidding. Here's the thing, $15,000 a month, that got me excited. I was like, dang, imagine what I can help with my family, get myself a new car and everything else. And when I saw that though, I started thinking, I was like, man, that's more than I'm making in a year. It looks too good to be true. You know, how do you, it's okay. If you think that right now, it's okay, Richard. Okay, 1%. Well, I guess that's cool though. But here's the thing, whenever I saw $1,500 a month, I told my mentor it's too good to be true, and he was like, Andy, you know the truth is, it's only too good to be true because you probably never had a chance to make that much before.
Oh
my gosh. You know? It's true though, because imagine, it's a matter of perspective. Imagine we're sitting about Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump, Mark Zuckerberg, right? Imagine I showed you all this example, and you're like, what would you do? You laugh at me, you say it's too bad to be true, right? You probably pull out $50,000 out of your pocket, smack me with it, and fly away in a helicopter. It's just a matter of perspective. You gotta understand what happened to me. I didn't believe this example. I got started because of the first one. And I was like, dude, $1,500, I can believe that. I got started in this industry 2 years ago. I worked at a part-time around school and work, made an extra few $100 a month. I was like, cool, that wasn't hard. Worked a little harder, started making $1,000 a month. I quit my job. Worked a little harder, then I started making $5,000 a month at 19. I was like, dude, this is really cool. Worked a little harder, then I started making 10 to 15 grand a month at age 20.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing. I don't say that to impress y'all, but to let you know what's possible for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this is how I was in the past. I was the guy in high school where my eyes were always red, but I wasn't a swimmer. Principals would ask me like, why are your eyes so small? And I'm like, sir, I'm Asian. When's lunch start? So it's like when I saw that, I was like, okay, it's something that I wasn't sure I can do it, but here's the thing, we work with people who do this in a week. There's even a gentleman, the #1 money earner in the company, did 10 times more than that. Add another 0 last month. Yeah. He had a good year last month. Does that make sense? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the people you get to work with. It's like, imagine you get a chance to learn from them. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, so that's just 2 ways you get paid. Now, here's the next one. The third way is basically something called match pay. Now, match pay, how it works is really simple. Match pay is basically when you get started, anyone you introduce to this business, you have something called your level 1, right? And you're in a 20% match of anything they make. So think about this. Let's say, for example, just put yourselves in the situation. You introduce me to the business, I'm your level 1. I go out there and I make $1,000 in tips, whatever else it is. Now, what's 20% of 1,000? 200, right? The Asian people answer quick. Here's the thing. So it's like, imagine, as your friend, would you want me to make 1,000 or 2,000? 2,000. And it's not taken from my check, it's sent from the company because the company rewards you for that because they would have never got the customers your friends and family got if you didn't introduce them to the business, build that team. Does that make sense? So think about this. You don't have to stop at 1 or 2. What if you introduce 5 friends? All your level 1, right? Now all 5 make $1,000 each. You made an extra $1,000 on top of everything else for helping your friends make money. So meaning this, when I first looked at this, I was like, hold on a second, I know what this is. I know what you want to do. You want me to get started so you can make money. And after I told him that, he was like, Andy, well, the truth is that's true, but there's a catch to it. In order for me to make more money, I had to help you make more money. So are you okay with making more money? I was like, all right. So it's like, kind of got me there, but so I was like, it's really simple. That's the level 1. Now you have a level 2 though. Let's say so basically you have 5 people on your level 1. Now your level 2, you're in a 10% match pay on whatever they make. Now anyone your level 1's introduced, you're in a 10%. Now here's the thing, let's say all 5 just do the same thing you did, we're for 5. That's 25 people on your level 2. Now even if you didn't know, like let's say I introduced my 5 friends and family, right? Whether you knew them or not, would you want to help them out or hurt them? Help them, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know what I mean? So here's the thing, you're at a 10, you're basically 10% on all that. Now here's the next one, you have level 3. What happens is this, let's say all 25 are for 5. You have a team of 125 more on the level 3. Then there's level 4. So it goes even deeper. And you have 625 on your level 4. So think about that. I'm not sure, it never plays out this perfectly, but imagine it duplicating and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's only so much you can do by yourself, so you basically have a distribution network. The more people you help out, the more money you make. There's a famous quote in the Bible, I love sharing this all the time. Basically, I'm not a preacher on religion, but the wise man was asked, how do you achieve greatness? And the wise man answered, find a way to serve the many, for serving the many leads to greatness.
Yes.
In this business, all you do is help people. The more people you help, the more money you make.
Yes.
You got to take the attention off yourself. You just help people make money, you automatically make money. You know what I'm saying? How did Carlo and Nikila make $4 grand in the last 4 weeks in this business? Carlo, what'd you do before this business?
I worked at Forever 21.
Did they teach you skincare there?
No.
You know what I mean? Like this guy, he did that. But how did he do it? He helped all his team, his friends make a lot of some decent money too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, imagine it's all about helping each other out. So it's just like, if you're a confident person, you're looking at this dude, all I have to do is put people in front of Andy and Jeff and Carlo, then I'm going to kill it. It's like, if you're confident, you get paid to help people. But if you're not as confident like I was like, dude, I've never done something like this before, I don't know if I can do it, we get paid to help you. Does that make sense?
Nice.
So everybody okay with getting help?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's very simple. No, that's just the 3rd way. Now the 4th way, this is where it gets pretty cool. Woo. This is something called, where they have one-time bonuses. As you get promoted through ranks, you have one-time bonuses.
Yes.
Nice.
Anywhere from $1,000, and it goes to 3,000, to
Yeah.
7,000, to 40,000, to 200,000, to 250,000, to $1 million.
Wow. My goodness.
A one-time bonus is anywhere from $1,000 to $1 million. We need a position of silver. There's actually a couple of silvers in this room right now. Mr. Carlo Nikila, Mr. Dustin Nakatani. They hit the position of silver. They got one-time $1,000 bonus from the company.
Yeah.
How many of y'all wouldn't mind a $1,000 one-time bonus, right?
Yeah.
The work you're supposed to do anyways. Here's the thing: it grows up. They're on the run to the next position. So here's the thing about this: if your friend wants to make $1,000 bonus, they have to help you make some money. And if they want to go to $3,000 bonus, they have to help you with the $1,000 bonus. So it's a push and pull. Meaning this: like, you understand, at a job, it's all structured like this. You work at the bottom. You work just enough so they don't fire you, right? And they pay you just enough so you don't quit. You know? It's true, you know, like the owner collects all the money. Here, if you want to make more money, you have to help everyone make more money. So it just made a lot of sense. So here's the thing, it goes up to $1 million. And when I saw this, I was like, okay, well, is there even a chance for me to get this kind of bonus? You know what I mean? Because after I told him I meant to that, he was like, Andy, well, think about where you work at right now. What are you going to be doing? Is there even a chance for you to get a bonus like this? So I was like, no. So he's like, would you rather work somewhere where you have a chance or don't have a chance?
Have a
Have a
chance.
chance. So it's like, here it's available. You gotta understand, I've seen companies out there in this industry. You gotta understand, the industry are part of network marketing, referral marketing. It's been around for a long time. People can call it whatever they want, but you ask yourself, whoever says anything negative about it, ask yourself, is there a bank account where you want to be in the future? If not, don't take their advice. Because when I stopped taking advice from my negative friends, my broke friends, and my family who wasn't wealthy, I started making a lot of money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, here's the thing. Seen other companies like this before. In this industry, I found out is actually the industry that creates more millionaires than any other industry in the world. So y'all said y'all want to be millionaires one day, possibly, right?
Yes.
Live a life, be financially independent. At least this gives you the best chance. The industry apart. But here's the good thing about this: this company's a little less than a little over a year old. You understand? There's companies that have these kind of bonuses that looks good on paper, but you understand thousands and hundreds and thousands of people have hit those positions, right? Here you gotta understand. I believe, I know for sure, probably less than 50 people hit the 3,000, 1,000 bonus. The 7,000 bonus, about 2 people. The 40,000 bonus, 1 person. You get someone who hit the other position. None. None.
Nope.
None.
Ooh.
This is the time in the company where there will be secret millionaires created in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can be you. I didn't walk away from a 5-figure a month income to get to that income. I saw this business is like, I can't sleep. My eyes got open and amazing. You're laughing with me around me, okay? Now here's the thing, so it's just like, think about this, it's like it's so small. It's like, we have people in the company who hit the silver position. Some people did it in 4 days, some people did it in 7 days, some people did it in 2 months.
Yeah.
The same amount of work, the good thing is we help people do it. We have more silvers than in any other organization in the company.
Yeah.
In our organization. Basically our mentor, Mr. Julian Doan, he's paying about 5 figures a week right now. He posted checks on Facebook and then everyone's getting mad about it, so he took it down. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he's promoted more silvers than any other organization in the company right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he can do that, do you want to be a part of the best organization or the worst organization?
Yes.
And that's where you're here. This is a ground floor stages. It doesn't matter what you think, like where you're at right now in life. If you're willing to work, if you're ambitious, you're motivated, we can teach you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? I was someone who was directionless. My dream car before this business was an Acura RSX. You know what I mean? I'm planning on getting an M6 really soon. You know what I mean?
Nice.
What's 21? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's a question, but let you know what's going to be possible for you. You know what I'm saying? Because in order for me to, I want a Lamborghini too. Wouldn't y'all like a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
Right? I want a Lamborghini. I help a lot of people get Benzes and BMWs. So y'all cool with that? Let me know afterwards. We'll talk. We'll game plan with you. You know what I mean? So it's like it's simple. It's like it goes, you know, from $1,000 to $1 million. It's available here. And just like Jeff said, these are almost $1 million seats. You know. So now, here's a good thing. There's a little more income. You're like, well, this is too much. You know. You can give the other ones to me. So, you know, here's the fifth thing we get paid. There's something called a car bonus. How many people here like cars?
Yes.
You know, how many people want to upgrade their car?
Yes.
Who want to need a car?
Yes.
You know, here's the thing though, they get a car bonus. When you hit the $1,000 position in silver, Carlo and Dustin, they basically get a $600 a month car payment every single month. What they're working on top of the review. How many people, imagine what kind of car, you can get a pretty decent car with $600 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and imagine the good thing is if you already have a car, they give it to you in a check form so you don't have to spend it on the car. You know what I mean? So imagine ladies, if you don't like cars, you can have a shoe shopping bonus. You know, guys, you never a clubbing bonus or your girlfriend bonus? Ladies, we can call it an Andy bonus.
Yeah, Andy.
Or guys, you want to call it an Andy bonus, so I'm cool with it.
Yes.
$3,000, it goes up to $3,000 a month as you go through the ranks. So imagine, like, what kind of car can you get for $3,000 a month?
All of it.
You can get like 30 Kias or something. $1 for every day of the month, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like there's a car bonus, but the sixth way, there's a lifestyle bonus. Now, lifestyle bonus is really simple. It's an extra $600 to $3,000 a month when you hit gold. So when you hit gold, you get the $3,000 one-time bonus, but you get an extra $1,200 a month with the car and lifestyle bonus. This is what it is. The lifestyle bonus. Basically, the company realizes, hey, you're helping us build our family's future, so we're gonna help reward you for yours. You know what I'm saying? You get paid for what you're worth here. Because isn't it safe to say, y'all ever had a job before where you're at the pay level of someone else, where you work harder, you did their job, but they still got paid the same? Yes. Or you work harder than your manager and you know it, and you get paid less. You get paid more. Is that fair or unfair? You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure our families didn't come here from other countries. We didn't come from poor beginnings. They didn't bust their butts basically to give you the life you have now, for you to be like $8 an hour or something. You know what I mean? Is that minimum wage now? Wow, I grew up. I had a job 2 years, so. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so this is the thing about this. It's something where it's like I said, secret's not the only opportunity, but it's one of them. You know what I mean? Opportunities never miss. It's passed on to someone else.
Yeah.
If you don't get started in this business, someone else will. And if this is the first time you heard about it, guess what? It's not gonna be the last time. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you understand? It's like the money's here, it's available, and it's something that's gonna get big. Now, here's what you gotta understand. Now, when I took a look at all this, I was like, okay, it makes a lot of sense. It's something where it's like the industry of skincare. It made a lot of sense. The company has a good track record, and the products work, and the money looks good. So I was like, how is it that? What do I gotta do to get started? And my mentor, he basically told me it's really simple. Just basically make a decision you want to do this, right? And then second, you just need to pick out a demo kit. Now, how it works is simple. It's like, think about this. If you own a tire business, what do you need?
Tires.
If you own a gas station, what do you need?
Gas.
If you own a coffee business, what do you need?
Coffee.
If you own a shoe store, what do you need?
Shoes.
So if you own a secret business, what do you need? Secret products. It's simple. So you get basically, like I said, make a decision you want to do this. Then pick out a demo kit. Now, how the demo kits work is really simple. You get a wholesale price. There's a special agent package, there's a premium, and there's a basic. The special agent is about $1,500 for shipping. When you retail it, you get over $3,700 back. Meaning it's just like simple business, wholesale, retail, you make some money. Almost triple your money. Now what's better, 15 or 37? 37. It's like an IQ test, you know? $600 for the premium. When you retail it, you get a little over $1,300 and a little bit more. So you double your money a little bit more. And the basic is basically for people who want to tiptoe their toes in the water. And it's $382 when you flip it off. So it's really simple. You almost double your money. You know, when I first saw this, like, I knew it, why do I have to pay for your job? And my mentor told me this isn't a job, it's a business. But the same reason why you don't pay for your job is the same reason why jobs don't pay you.
Ooh.
I was like, damn, it's true. Because think about it, how much does it cost to get a job at McDonald's?
Nothing.
How much do they pay you?
Nothing.
You know, I met a girl who works full-time at McDonald's. I had to get a second job as a hostess to basically take care of herself.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's like, so it's like, here's the thing, and you understand, if y'all, how many people here enrolled in college or went to college at one point?
Yeah.
Does it cost money for your education?
Yes.
You're getting a job, the piece of paper called a degree isn't free, you get what I'm saying? Like my brother spent about $5,000 to $10,000 a year for his education at University of Houston.
Damn.
Can't get a job with his business degree right now. Is that scary? You know what I mean? Did you know the number? If you know the numbers, 50% of college graduates last year can't get a job having to do with their degree.
Wow.
Scary. You know, education's not bad. I'm not saying not to drop out of school, but it's something where do it because you want to make that accomplishment, get it done, whatever else it is, network, whatever. But it's just like, don't do it to become successful. It's not in coordinates or whatever. If you want to be successful, it's not there. But so these things, it's just like how our business works. Like, and how I know that legal and illegal businesses, like I said, y'all know people who are street pharmacists, right? Yeah. It's okay to say yes. You know, that's how I was in high school. I tried to be a street pharmacist. I wasn't good at it though because I love the product too much. That's how it used to be, not anymore. Okay. Now here's the thing though. So it's like this is a simple business, and I'm pretty sure, guys, y'all spent more money on a premium, like more money than the premium set at the club on a night you can remember. Am I right?
Yeah.
You know, ladies spent more money shopping in the last few years, right? We spend all this money on things that don't make us more money, so it's something where just it takes money to make money. Does that make sense? So basically, in closing, you basically you want to do types of people. You can be an A, a B, or a C. Now C's, what do they look like? C's are kind of like this. C's are like, man, these Asian guys are weird. It's just so you know, you don't have to be Asian to do this, okay? but here's the thing though, it's like C's are basically saying, you know what, like I don't see myself doing this, I'll just be a customer for my friend. If that's you, that's cool. There's not one thing out there for everybody. But my mentor told me this, like, Andy, if you're a C right now, think about what do you do for work right now? Do you do it because you love it or you do it for the money? And I thought about it, I was like, I don't do it because I love it, I do it more for the money. So if you do it for the money, he told me do secret for the money because there's more money on the table. So I thought about it, I was like, it makes sense. Now, this is the thing, if you're a B, these look like this. These are basically saying, you know, I want to do it, but I have questions. What about this? What about that? This, that. And if you have questions, it's fine, we'll answer them. But you gotta understand, it takes time to learn this. You're not gonna understand your first day. How many of y'all, when you went to school, did you go up to your professor, the counselors, before you enrolled and said, hey, before I sign up in class, I want to know everything we're gonna do this semester? No, you knew that you had to go to the classes, learn from the professor, and what happens, you learn it at the same time, and then eventually you get the grades and you pass, right? Here, the good thing is to earn and learn at the same time. So if you're a B, it means I want to do it, but I don't have the money right now. Or you don't have questions, or you have questions. But if you don't have the money, that's okay, because I was a B when I first saw this. I was broke. You know, the biggest package of my first company was $1,000 to get started. I looked at my pocket, checked my pocket, I was like, that's $999 more than I have. You get it? Of course, my pocket. So it's like, here's the thing. So it's like if you're a B, my mentor told me this: if a few $100s is a problem for you right now, ask yourself, how much longer do you want to be in that situation? And I told him not much longer. So think about this. Basically, if you continue to do what you've been doing, you'll continue to get what you've been getting. 6 months from today, if you're still doing the same thing, you'll still be in the same situation. A year from today, same thing. He said for things to change, you had to change something. He told me to find it, borrow it, throw it on a credit card, whatever you gotta do. You know, sell your PlayStation, sell your little brother, sell your little sister. I don't know. I'm just kidding, that was a bad joke. Don't sell your PlayStation. No, A's are like this. Sell your Xbox, I don't know. Now here's the thing. A's are like this. A's are like all like basically saying amen if you're religious. A's are saying, you know what, where's the application? Let's take some action. A's are basically saying, you know what, the A's for Anama, Jeff Anama. When he was done, I was down to do it. You know what I'm saying? A's are basically saying, you know what, the greatest risk in life is not taking a risk at all. A's are saying playing it safe is the most unsafest thing to do. You understand? Don't look at this as if it's a skincare. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine this. Like I was so hung up on skincare, my mentor was like this. Andy, think about this. What hand do you write with? I was like, I'm left hand now. Now, how many of y'all are good at writing with your opposite hand? Right, show of hands. You're good at writing with your opposite hand? I don't know, you're ambidextrous. But here's the thing. Like if I told you to spend the rest of your life writing with the other hand, would you do it? No, it wouldn't make any sense, right? But what if I paid you $10,000 a month to do it? My mentor, he asked me that, I was like, sir, you do that, I'll write with any part of my body. It's like this. Don't think about skincare, think about this. See this as a, you gotta look at this as a way to help out your family. You know what I'm saying? I saw my family, I saw me and my brothers and my sister go down the wrong path, hang out with the wrong kids. Basically, and I saw my parents basically slaving away, working hard just to barely make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this not, if we get started in this business not because we like skincare, it's because we see this way we can take care of your future families, take care of your families you have now. And if you have the opportunity to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it doesn't matter where you're at in life. It's like, here's the thing, if you're saying I already have something, I already have my plan A, I already know what I want to do in my future, that's fine, do that. But you gotta understand, most people, what they do is they wait for something bad to happen before they do something different. Does that make sense? Like imagine this, would you drive from here to Texas without a spare tire? No, right? Why is that? Just in case, right? No, think about this, why not, if you already have your plan A, why don't you have basically a secret on the size of plan B, to where just in case your plan A doesn't go through like my brother. Does that make sense? Some of you, I gotta understand, I'm asking these questions, I'm just like, I didn't see you, okay, my eyes are that small. So it's like, you understand, it's like whether you're an A, B, or C, just basically let your friends know if you're an A, B, or C. That being said, let's get rich, give yourselves a round of applause.